Hey guys, it's Todd with Chicktastic Egg Farm, and we're just checking out what's in the garage today. What is in the garage today? Let's find out. Here, I want to close this back up because I opened it and I disturbed them. I'm gonna put the phone down for a second. There we go. It's stuck sometimes. You know, you gotta get creative. Look at that. What a brooder. What do we have in here? We have, I believe they are a week and a half old. I would have to look again, unless my memory is worse than what I thought it was. These ones here and these ones here I thought were from the same hatch date. It doesn't seem possible, does it? No. I'll have to go get the records and pin them out here. But I'll tell you what we have. If you want to just watch them be a little bit natural for a bit, and then I'm going to open this back up and I'll show you a little better what we have. Well, I'll just open it up. They're all spooked. All right. Okay, guys. I'd say they're about 2 weeks old. Okay, so it looks like we have Delawares, White Rocks, Barred Rocks, and we have Rhode Island Red, see, those are not Barred Rocks. My vision is not so good. Let's zoom in. Those are, I already know what they are. Let's find the feathered feet. See that? They are French black copper marron, the black ones are. So the red ones are Rhode Island Red. And the white ones, I'm pretty sure we have both Delaware and white leghorn in here. Okay, let's go to another one. Let's close these guys up. Let's back off a little bit. Okay, we close that up. Let's go to the next one that's lit up. We only have 2 of them that are using a heat lamp. All right. Oh, they're so cute. Let's zoom in. There's beetles out here, and they go after them too. I'm gonna get them in there. All right. Yeah, when I lift up the drinkers and feeders, they go after them. I'm gonna lift it up, and then I'll tell you what's in there. Okay. I'll zoom back a little bit. And we are looking at, oh, I haven't gotten the paper. I didn't bring the papers out here yet. We have Barred Rock. We have, oh yeah, they're not the same hatch date. No. These ones are going to be about a week and a half old. And the other ones were about 2 weeks old, maybe a few days older than that. But okay, so we have the black ones are Barred Rock, and then the yellow ones are Buff Orpington. And then the red ones, the light red ones, the orangish ones here, those ones are Buckeye. 12 Buckeye, 14 Buff Orpington, and 8 Barred Rock. And they are cute, aren't they? All right, let's go check out another one. So what do we have in the baby building? We are finding out. All right. I don't know if you can see in there. These ones are a little older. They're about 4 weeks old. Let me see. These ones I did not hatch out. These are Buff Rock. So back off a little bit. They're Buff Rock. And they're having a great time pooping on their water, on their drinker. And oh, I just changed this out. And oh, come on, guys. You don't see me doing that to my food. All right. Let's see, these are Buff Rock. They look to me like they are 3.5 or 4 weeks. There's some older ones. So 3 weeks and 4 weeks, I'm guessing. 3 weeks old and 4 weeks old. There should be 22 in here. But they are going to be excellent layers. So they properly called, their real name is Buff Plymouth Rock. And they're going to be kind of a orangish yellow bird. They should be real broody. They might even hatch out some babies that are on their own when they're older. But they will be excellent layers. I kid you not. I had another group. I had 10 hens in another group. And one day I had 20 eggs. I kid you not. They all laid double. Excellent layers. Let's see what else we have. Let's close this up. Bye-bye, Buff Rocks. Let's go see the younger Buff Rocks. Here they are. Oh, look at that. They already messed up their food and water. These ones are going to be 3 and 4 weeks old as well. Unless, yeah, I'd have to look. I didn't bring the papers out yet. But those are also Buff Rock. I want to show you some. So they're the same with the ones we just looked at. I want to show you a special bird to me. So you saw the French black copper marans in here. That's a real special bird. I have French black copper marans on the property just outside of this building, and they lay so many eggs, and they are dark chocolate. They're just beautiful, and they're such a hardy bird and so nice. The roosters are so nice. Just a very placid, docile, friendly bird. Very, very hardy. And it's and let's see what else. Yeah, so we're going to have Rhode Island Red in there. Oh, you know what else is in there? It's hard to see. I can't see very well right now. We do have a few crested cream leg bar in there, but we do have, what was I going to say? Rhode Island Red, crested cream leg bar. I forget what I was going to say. Let's go and see the other birds. These are an unbelievably good egg layer. So these are also a Plymouth Rock, just like the Buff Rock and the Barred Rock that we saw. These are a White Rock, White Plymouth Rock. And they're just about due to switch over to shavings. So and they have food everywhere. But I start them out on not with shavings when they're little. I don't want them to ingest those. I put them on paper towel when they first start out. They've already done a number on their food and water. They've dirtied them up already. So we're going to have to put those up on blocks. I have blocks over here. We'll get those on blocks and clean them up. Anyways, these are the White Plymouth Rock. They lay eggs like they're totally mad. And they are a nice, friendly bird. Very hardy. But these Plymouth Rocks, they were bred in Massachusetts, so they're nice and cold hardy. They really do well in the winter. But that's one of my favorite birds. So we'll use that bloodline to make golden comets later in their life. Not sure if we'll use these ones or if we'll use a different group. But I've bred hatched out a lot of golden comets. Golden comet is an egg-laying superstar. But we'll use them or another group. But I have a lot of different breeds. But my breeds mostly I have cold hardy birds that are real good for the northern climates. Birds that make sense. What I'm interested in is breeding birds that are cold hardy and lay a lot of eggs. I like dual purpose. So when they're done laying eggs, they can give you good meat as well. And here we have some more Buff Orpingtons. These ones are about 4 weeks old. We have 7 in here. Looks like we have 5. Yeah, they're maybe 4 to 5 weeks old. Looks like we have. I'm sorry, I'm not showing you everything. I'm neglecting the camera work, aren't I? We have 5. Forget my words when I get nervous, and I'm definitely nervous. I'm not built for camera work. I'm not built for the limelight. But we have 2 cockerels and 5 females. Pullets. Thank you. That's what it looks like to me. 5 pullets and 2 cockerels. And it looks like they already messed up their food. The one that's not put up. Guys, you don't see me doing that to my food. Why do you do that? Animals. Animals, I tell you. Okay, and we'll leave you guys alone. So that's mostly what we have in the baby barn. So a lot of babies. We have a few other ones here. Let me show you these ones. These are not babies. but their fellows are in another area. And I lost a lot of them in the storm. Haven't serviced these ones yet. They need some food. Let me tell you about these. This guy here is what I call a cream Orpington, and he's a hybrid. But his lady friends, his sisters, lay tons of eggs. They're a beautiful bird. They look a lot like that, except he's a guy. And boy, is he fat. Oh, he's fat. But they lay a green egg, like a blue-green egg. And then over here, and he's been abusing her, but this is a Del Cream. And she's about a year old. She lays a lot of eggs. Let's see if she has one in here today. I don't see an egg in here today. But she also lays a blue-green egg. They are a beautiful bird, and they have a crest on their head. They're a nice, calm bird, but I would not say that he's a good rooster. He's not a keeper for a family. I wouldn't trust him with kids one bit. But anyways, these are both hybrids. And I plan on breeding. I'm not sure if I have a female cream Orpington on the property right now. I think I sold them off. But cream Orpington and Del Cream right here. Del Cream is just a gorgeous, gorgeous bird. This one, like I said, this one's a little beat up. You can see on the back she's healing up a little bit, but he abuses her. But these hybrids, they're laying a lot of eggs, and they are a blue-green egg. Beautiful. Well, that's a tour of what we have in the baby barn. We've got a lot of work to do out here, and we've got to get these guys out real soon. We have more coops to make. Always more. But I'm gonna finish chores. Thanks for keeping me company and touring the baby barn. Have a good day.